is looking strong, lot of red on the screen, but I think that's just, you know, little bit here, little bit there. Nothing big in terms of a scary trend, nothing big in terms of a large mover also. Let's see if I'm able to identify anything. PNB Housing Finance block deal looks like, I think I can see large volumes there, 1% down. IRFC down 1%, up 1%, RVNL up 2%, HFCL flat. I want to look at Colgate. Where is Colgate? Is there a move? Is there a trade in Colgate? Because Colgate was a newsmaker, 3% higher. Earnings impact. Apart from that, Tata Consumer will be coming out with numbers later today. Let's see where that stock is. Nothing big actually in terms of a earning impact or a result reaction, any which way in the market. Bandhan Bank, yesterday's elevation has not translated into a real rally, and HCC, which is looking at a QIP, is at 55.5 rupees. So nothing very meaningful in the market per se. It's a little bit of here, little bit of there. It's a very rusty market with no large trends on either side of the trade.
Okay, let's also check in on some of the newsmakers in today's trade. We'll be watching out closely for results then from Tata Consumer later on today, and keep a close eye out on that. But other than that, you have some numbers as well coming out, the likes of Maharashtra Seamless that came out with its quarterly numbers. Colgate as well, the review. It's been rural recovery that they have flagged off, and for the most part, you've got brokerages as well giving this one a thumbs up. Some of the crude beneficiaries as well. So what's going on with some of those oil marketing companies, paint companies, etc., all of those will be closely watched out for. Pfizer as well has been a pretty decent set of numbers, a 61% growth in their profits. ACC, the standalone revenues have come in a little bit lower, but pretty much in line with what the street was penciling in. HPCL's numbers on a sequential basis, there's been an 88% drop in their overall PAT performance, so that's could be read into as a bit disappointing. Meantime, you've got something like a Data Patterns, Pfizer as well, that came out with their quarterly numbers. Quest Corp, another result reaction. Jindal Saw and KEI Industries numbers have been in line with what the street was penciling in. IdeaForge was a bit of a disappointment along with Kalpataru projects. You've also got PNB Housing actually pulled that one up today. The block deal expected with Carlyle looking to sell stake worth about 2,500 crores. The floor price for which is set at about 755 rupees per share. So a quick check-in on to how that stock as well is trending, and as we speak is at about 785. Meantime, those are pretty much all of the result reactions that came in. RVNL is a lowest bidder for one of the projects in Himachal Pradesh. So a quick look at how that stock as well is doing. But other than that, you've got the breadth skewed in favor of the gaining side. The Nifty Bank flat, and the frontline indices as well looking rather muted. Kunal, your sense as to reading the screen and what would be your first trade?
Yeah, so I think it seems to be a flattish start. So I think it's as per the expectations. Don't believe at least an initial flurry of reaction on the indices for the first half an hour or so. In terms of opening trade, L&T is something which is looking attractive, and that's a stock which yesterday also was coming closer to a breakout about that 3,700 mark. So that's a stock which I'd look to trade in the open.
Okay, those are the first trades coming in from Kunal. Let's take stock of what else has been holding out. Let's see what an IEX, what a PNB are all up to, considering they were also big buzzers yesterday. But Soni, what are the first trades that you're punching in?
So for the day, it will be Lalpath Labs, which is looking quite good. It has given a multi-year breakout on charts as well. So 3,000 is a very strong support. One can buy at current levels, and on any slight dip towards 3090 also can be the range where to initiate the longs for a target of 3,200 and a stop loss of 3,000.
All right, so